Hey guys, how's it going? It's Cornel here, and in today's video we are going to see the exact framework that I am using along with my team for every e-commerce store that we are working with. And we use this framework to produce multiple millions of dollars for different brands, but what I like the most about it is that it works no matter what stage are you in. So even if you are a startup, even if you are just starting out, or you already tested the product, you have a great offer, you have a following, you have a great audience, or you are already super profitable using this framework, you are going to increase your brand and you have the potential to either get traction if you are just at the beginning, or to scale. And of course, this is a framework that we are using with the Facebook ads and Instagram ads. And as we said, we tested this again and again and again. And from my experience, is the framework that works the best in this type of situation. So if you have an e-com store, or if you have a coaching business, or you simply want to see what it takes to scale this, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. But before we jump into the exact framework, the exact methodology on how to do all of this, let me tell you a little bit more about myself and how I end up actually knowing this and doing what I do. Growing up, I was super passionate about people's mind and seeing or learning about what makes them tick, why they are doing what they are doing. And even if it's like a normal choice, a day-to-day choice, or if it's a life-changing decision, I wanted to know exactly why they did that. And that was super helpful when I transitioned, or when I became super interested in personal development and psychology, sociology, and also by the age of 14 by the age of 16, actually, I picked an interest in mentalism and hypnosis. So just the idea that I can get inside someone's head and pick out and see exactly what they are thinking about, and after that just create this huge effect, get this huge reaction, was amazing for me. Also with the hypnosis, it was kind of like the Christmas day when I learned about how to get past the filters that people are using to just make sense of the word and stuff like this. So it's another discussion, but all in all, it was a really good experience, and everything culminated with me having this hypnosis show on stage that the local television, actually it was the national television, came and filmed. And I was 18 at the time, so that was crazy for me. But yeah, after that, I was thinking, okay, I'm 18, let's see how I can make a living using what I know. And I tried sales. I worked in sales a couple of years, and that was amazing. But I felt like it wasn't the right thing. And at that point, I saw training, and along with my roommate, we started an e-com store. We break even. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything about Facebook ads and Instagram ads, but we broke even, which was crazy for me at that time. But that was the point that made me interested in online marketing, and this idea that I can combine my passion for influencing people, my passion for people's brain, people's mind, knowing how they work, put all that into something that can get a reaction immediately from the people, and based on that reaction I can optimize, I can see what's working, I can fine-tune everything. That for me was just mind-blowing, and I was just fell in love with it. And since that point I'm just working on it, I'm improving. Of course I learned a lot of business stuff, but that's my passion all in all. And for the last 4 years, this is what I was doing. Now this is my story, this is how I end up here. And I've tested a lot of theories, I've tested a lot of ideas, I play with them, lots of softwares, but I came to the conclusion that in order to get results, especially on Facebook, the one thing that works the best, and it's the classic structure of a funnel. So we have the top of the funnel, we have the middle of the funnel, and we have the bottom of the funnel. But hear me out, we need to change something in order for this to be repeatable and to get the results that we are getting. And to talk about the results, for the past 4 years, I work with multiple people, multiple industry. We made multiple millions of dollars for them, and we just refine the process. And right now, I'm super confident that this framework is gonna work amazing for your store. Now, let's get into it. As you know, and if you don't know, the classic structure of the funnel is that you have the top of the funnel, the middle of the funnel, and the bottom of the funnel. And at the top of the funnel, you have the majority of the people, and in Facebook ads or Instagram ads, this would be the cold ads. People that don't know you, they don't know your brand, they don't know what you are doing, but you are showing them some ads, hoping that is relevant for them and they will purchase from you. Then you have the middle of the funnel, which will be like people that engage with you, not necessarily people that visited your website, but here you have people that engage with your post, that message you, that follow you on Instagram or on Facebook, like your page or save your post, but they did not necessarily show the intention to go on the website and purchase. And at the bottom of the funnel, you have the people that went on the website, search on the website, maybe they added to cart, maybe they initiate the checkout, add the payment info, but for whatever reason, they did not end up purchasing. So they are in the bottom of the funnel. They aren't existing customers yet. And this is the classic structure. Now, let's break it down and see how we can use that in Facebook ads to actually create profits and scale a store. Let's say your brand is selling clothes and your average order value is $100. And to get a purchase, you need to pay $100 to get a purchase, and your average order value is $100. Now, let's say, just to make this simple, let's say you don't need to pay the shipping, you don't have any production cost, you have nothing. It just costs you $100 to get a customer, to ship to them, and basically one purchase. This is what you pay to ship the product and to get a new customer. Now, in this case, basically you are on zero. You don't make money, but you don't lose money. And this is not necessarily a good situation, because as an entrepreneur, you want to make money. The business is in the business to make money. And in that case, you need to increase the profits. Now, a lot of people think that they need to make money on the front end. And that's okay. If you make profits, it's perfect. It means that you can scale like forever, but that's usually not the case. But if you can make profits on the front end, it's perfect. But even if you're not making profits, it's still a good position, because you can increase the profit on the middle of the funnel and on the bottom of the funnel, or on the back end. Let's say you can increase the profits. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you are selling clothes and somebody just purchased a t-shirt and some jeans. Now, in that case, you can have some backend, you can have some upsells, downsells, you can have some special promotions, you can have like a discount code shipped with the package that just make them go again on the store and purchase again. In that case, basically you did not make only $100, you made $200 from that, because they come back, they purchase for another $100, and in that case you are on profits. And remember that it costed you only $100 to get that purchase for $200. Now we can actually amplify this, we can multiply it, and you can make them come again and again and again, and you have the lifetime value of a customer. And when you scale, this is exactly what you need to think about. What's the lifetime value of a customer? Because if you know that, and if the lifetime value of a customer is way much higher than the cost of acquiring a new customer, you can actually scale and you are going to make money and you are going to have a healthy business. So I know it's a lot of stuff, but this is what you need to think. When you are running an e-com store or you have an online business. This is what you need to think about. Now let's talk about the middle funnel and the bottom of the funnel. I see also lots of people that I'm talking with, they have brands, and again they focus only on the front end, they focus only on the cold, and they don't bother thinking about retargeting. They don't retarget the post engagement, they don't retarget people that follow them on social media, they even don't retarget people that visited their website, added to carts, so on and so forth. So you are losing tons of money on the table. And especially on Facebook and Instagram, this is super simple to do. And if you have a good framework for that, you are going to make lots and lots of money from retargeting. And I actually have multiple stores that we were losing money on the front end, or we were breaking even, but lots of them were losing money on the cold ads, and we were spending tens of thousands of dollars each month. But the profits on the retargeting were so good that overall the store was making profit with Facebook ads, and we were able to scale. So just think about that, how powerful is the retargeting, and you need to have that down. And a couple of things that you need to think about when it comes to retargeting, it's the sales message and the customer awareness. Now, what do I mean by that? When you have the retargeting, lots of people just do discounts, or even worse, they do discounts on the cold ads, but they are doing discounts right off the bat, and they thinking, okay, people think about money, and when they think about money, if they think about money, giving a discount will make them purchase, but that's not the case necessarily. So you need to think about, and you need to research what your customers, what objections your customers have. So maybe they don't know about shipping, and you forgot to talk about shipping on your website. Even if you offer free shipping, you forget to talk about that, and they cannot find it, and they are not purchasing because they don't know how much it will take to ship a product, or they want a money back policy, or they want to know if you have a good customer support, or if they can reach out to you. So there's lots of stuff that even you have on the website, and even if you think that they should know, they don't know, and because of that there's a gap between the customer awareness, so what they know about your product, what they know about your brand, and you. And when you fill that gap with a retargeting ad, which is super simple to do if you know what they are interested about or what they want to know, if you do that, people will happily purchase from you, and they will feel understood, and because of that they will become like a long time customer. So you can't imagine how much success we had only because we cared about what the objections of potential customers were, and we put that into ads. And you can do that with Hotjar, for example. I believe Hotjar is one of the best tools out there. You can sign up for free, and also you have a survey option, and asking them something like, is there something that stops you from purchasing today? And just put that on the website, and people will tell you lots of stuff. Even if you will have lots of people telling you that it's the money, you will have also a lot of people telling you that it's not the money, and they will give you real reasons. And by doing this, you will know exactly what type of ads to do and how to put those into a message, into a sales message that will make the ads more successful. Now, let's talk a little bit about the ads. How do you create an ad in order to be successful? First of all, the cold ads. This is the first interaction that people have with your business. You need to create a good first impression, let's say. When you go on a date, you put your best clothes, you put your best game. The exact same thing happens when you meet a customer or a potential customer for the first time. You need to have your best game on, and in that case, it means you need to have attractive creatives. You need to give value, or you need to be, for example, you need to be funny. You need to be relevant, and you don't need to be too long. You need to be interesting. And remember that the goal of a cold ad is not necessarily to sell, but to make the person interested in your brand. That's why you need to make it interesting. So you have an interesting ad, they engage with it, maybe they visit the website and maybe they're not. But after that, even they did not purchase, you move on to the middle of the funnel. So we were on the top of the funnel, we move on the middle of the funnel where you need to sell. You need to give people reasons why you are the best. You need to give people reasons why your brand is the best, why they need your product, why they would like your product. So basically, this is where your skill as a copywriter and your understanding of how human mind works and the understanding of your audience comes into place, because you need to convince them that they need your product. And this is where the majority of the effort goes when it comes to copywriting, creating the text, creating the creatives, and making sure that the creatives are in sync with the text and with the landing page. And lots of work goes into the middle of the funnel. After that, you have the bottom of the funnel, which is not necessarily that hard to sell, because these are people that already are interested in your product. Some people call them low-hanging fruits. Basically, all you need to do here is to give them a reason, to buy like a simple reason, or to give them something extra. And here is where discounts, and only here on the bottom of the funnel is where discounts work amazing. And you have discounts, you have one-time offer, you have exclusive offers. Maybe you give them some gifts, whatever it is, you give them an extra push in order to buy. And when you do that, believe me, they will purchase from you. Now, another thing, and this is a little secret, let's call it, that people forget is that you, in Facebook and Instagram, you can still target existing customers. So you have a list of the people that purchase from you, and you can bring that on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can create ads for the people that already purchased from you, and you can give them some complimentary product, or maybe you have a new collection, and this is where you get some easy sales, because they already trust you. If you have a good brand, they already trust you, they already purchased from you, and they might actually be ready to throw their money at you for new products. And you can be a little bit strategic with this. You can actually show the ads when they receive the product. So you know that the shipping usually takes 3 days. After 3 days of a purchase, you show them another ad with some new product, because they are hyped. When they are hyped, when they see what they purchased, they love it. They have this experience, they are in the buying mode, and they see another ad from you, and they will say, okay, this product was amazing, I love the experience, let me buy something else from them. And by doing this, you will immediately increase your revenue and also your profits, because these people will actually spend quite a lot of money with you. Now, we talked about advertising, we talked about the structure of a funnel, how to integrate that with Facebook, what you need on an ad. And let's see how everything comes together. Let's say you have an account. Let's, for the sake of the example, you are just starting out. And this works amazingly, especially if you already have a tested product, if you already have some sales, if you have an audience, it works amazing. But let's say, because it's a little bit harder, that you are just starting out. You have no page, you have no business account, you don't know exactly who your customer is. So let's see how this comes into place. First of all, you need the research. You need to have an audience and to create a product for that audience. And the most important thing is to know your audience. Why I'm saying that is because no matter what new tool will come into place, no matter what technique will appear, the basic principles of marketing still applies. You need to have something relevant for your audience, because you wouldn't watch this video if it wouldn't be relevant for you. So it needs to be relevant for your audience. So make sure you know the audience. After that, you need to create, of course, a business account. Let's say you did all of that and you are ready to advertise. First of all, I would create the retargeting ads. You need to think about what objection might occur you need to think about how you can actually convince people that are not ready to buy yet, but they are on the fence, how to convince them to purchase. So you need to do that, and you put that into retargeting. And it's okay, you don't have traffic by this point, but it's okay because once you start the cold ads, the traffic will pour in and the retargeting ads will be activated and the money will start to come. Now you did that. You need to think first of all on the bottom of the funnel, what type of incentives you can give people that were almost ready to buy, they almost purchased, but they changed their mind. You need to think about what reasons you can give them to purchase. Then we have the middle of the funnel. And here you need to think about the reasons why people would like your product, why they need your product, and you need to give them the benefits, not the features. So you need basically to convince them that your product is amazing, that they need it, and that they just want it, and there's nothing else better than what you have. Or another strategy here would be to make sure that you are relevant to them and to make them feel understood. And this is super important. You need to make them feel understood, because think about Apple when they started. The brand had this identity that they were like the rebels, they were against the norm. And no matter how many reasons you give somebody that an Apple computer is not as good as a Windows computer, they will still be in love with the brand and they will fight for the brand. This is because they relate with the brand and they can see themselves in that brand. And this is another strategy. So this is on the middle of the funnel. Make sure that you convince them that your product is the best. And then we have the cold audience. We have the top of the funnel, where you need to be interesting, you need to be relevant, and you need to give value first. So all in all, this is it. This is how everything comes into place. Of course, there's a lot of technical discussion that we can have, a lot of how to create the ads, what type of objectives to use, all of that stuff. But this is more on the approach and on the mindset or the strategy that you need to have in order to make real money with your brand, in order to scale your brand or to get traction if you're just starting. But yeah, this is how you get constant and stable results with Facebook and Instagram ads. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it, and I hope you find some value. And if you want to know more about this, or if there's any subject regarding social media marketing, especially Facebook and Instagram ads, just leave a comment below. And yeah, let me know what you want to see next. And for the algorithm, just make sure to smash the like button. That will help a lot with promoting organically this video. Another thing, if you have a brand, probably you have a brand if you're in this video, but if you would like some assistance with it, make sure you go on the link below and schedule a call, because my team at this point, we are offering a free audit. So my team will go inside your account and make sure that your ads are optimized, make sure that your sales message are in sync with the awareness level of your customers. Basically everything that we've talked about in this video, my team will make sure that you are implementing, and will discover probably some golden mines, some hidden opportunities on where you can scale and get more stable with your ad account. Now, if you like that, just go on the link below, schedule a call with me. It will be like a 15-minute call to see exactly where you're at. I'm gonna request access for your ad account just to make sure that we can see everything, and after that you will have a free audit and professional audit for your business. And if you would like to work with us, that will be perfect. If not, no problem. You will have a plan of action that will make sure that your brand and your business will grow. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it. It's Cornel, and I see you